Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a brief look at patent issues in the context of the Internet of Things. What do we mean by the Internet of Things though? Well, let's take a look. The Internet of Things, or IoT, refers to devices that are interconnected such that they can exchange data over a network. This is a pretty broad definition, so let's take a look at what this could cover. And for those of you wondering why we've got a plain background, this is the reason why. Let's start with a representation of the internet, which is depicted here, as is often the case, by a cloud. And now, through the magic of video editing, let's add some more interconnected devices. Banksy, eat your heart out. So what do we have here? Well, we have a smart home filled with interconnected devices. You may already have some of these devices like an Amazon Echo, Wi-Fi enabled appliances, smart thermostats, etc. We have wearables like an Apple Watch or a Fitbit. We have a smart city with sensors to monitor building health and security. IoT devices associated with infrastructure to monitor degradation of roads, bridges, etc., or to monitor pollution levels. Smart farming solutions to monitor crops via an array of sensors, and automotive-related IoT to make vehicles smarter, safer, and more efficient. These are just some of examples of what we mean by the Internet of Things. And as well as interconnected devices, we have processes taking place in the cloud where all the data from these IoT devices is either processed or routed to another destination. With such a broad array of technologies spanning so many industries, it will be no surprise to know that there may be a number of patent-related issues to consider when protecting IoT innovation. So let's take a look at a few. To start with, what do you need to protect? There may be many options for protecting a particular IoT invention, such as the device itself, the way the device works, the way the devices communicate with one another over a network, the way data is encrypted, or the way the system detects and resists cyber attack. There may be software-related inventions represented here by these flowcharts at either the device level or a remote server in the cloud. So one important thing to do when protecting an IoT device is identifying the different types of clever stuff that's happening. Once you've done that, you can move on to planning how to construct your patent claims to protect your invention in the best way that supports your business. While you're working out where the inventive material is in your IoT system, another related matter to consider is who might be the infringer. This is important to consider because it informs where to direct a patent claim so that it can be more readily enforced. An IoT system might involve a user-side device interacting with a cloud-side process. But if your claim covers that entire arrangement, then who would infringe your patent claims? So, another thing to consider is whether it is possible to direct your patent claims to specific devices or processes that are occurring either on the user side or on the server side, as well as possibly looking at claims that describe the entire system and method. Now, as just noted, as well as hardware in the form of new sensors or devices, innovation in the Internet of Things may involve computer-implemented inventions and/or inventions relating to mathematical methods, for example in the context of cryptography or communications protocols. Inventions in such areas bring their own challenges, as the UK and European patent systems place restrictions on what is deemed to be patentable. These restrictions may require you to identify the technical features of the invention which overcome a technical problem in an inventive way. And this can be a complex area of patent law to navigate, and discussing your invention with a patent attorney may be crucial in identifying what might be patentable and how to claim it in your patent application. This has been a whistle-stop tour of some of the issues you might encounter when protecting IoT inventions. If you have any questions, then contact your patent representative to discuss things in more detail. I hope this video has been useful. Keep safe, live long and prosper.